It's not something I could put on paper. It's automatically there. It comes with a feeling. You see something and you know, like, I want to do this. I need to go there and try this route or boulder problem. I've always looked around the globe in a very climber way of seeing it. I kind of look at different places and locations, and I always have like a thought in my head like, oh, there's those cliffs, and oh, there's a bouldering area there, and you always have a feeling like I need to go there.
We've been to South America, North America a lot. We've been all around Europe, we've been to Africa. We've just never been here in Australia, and it was finally time to get here.
Yeah, we decided we need at least 2 months here to see the variety of the crags that Australia has to offer. The bouldering versus, you know, adventure climbing in Tasmania.
It's just one of the most famous areas in the world. We are now in Grampians, in the state of Victoria. It's like a really nice mountain range with a lot of rock around. So it feels a bit like an escape from everyday life here. The hard lines are just the more pure lines, the really great looking lines. I'm kind of used to being able to do most of the moves in like the 8 days. But here it just took me sometimes like 4 days to do a V8.
It seems like Australia has a lot to offer in all directions, so we wanted to take them all. We didn't want to stick only to bouldering. Ow. There he is. The Taipan wall is one of the most incredible features Australia has to offer. You hike over the top and all of a sudden there's this giant orange cliff looking at you.
There are a lot of poles and it's really scary sometimes.
There's one route called Groove Train. The stronger climbers, they go up there and they just say it's the best thing they've ever done. Just certain problems that catch your eye, or you know, a friend tells you about it and you just have a feeling about them. You want to do this problem. It just comes naturally. Like Eye of the Tiger, for example, it's a one of a kind. The combination of an incredible feature in sandstone together with a perfect style rock climb. When I started to climb, I never really had like big idols or stuff I dreamed about. But when I saw a photo of Klemloskot in the Hallam Mountain Cave, I don't know, it just blew my mind. The horizontal climbing, the holds, they look perfect. I never really forgot that. And then I knew, okay, I'm going to Australia once just to do this boulder problem. All the features in there, they just seem to be made for rock climbing.
Cave, which is on the right side of Wheel of Life, which has its separate start in the middle of the cave and goes out till where the cave gets a bit less steep. It has really powerful and burly moves.
The Wheel of Life consists of like 60 plus moves. None of the single moves are very hard. As soon as you hop on, you're just trying to shut your head down and get the hell out of that cave. Either it's a route or a mountain or a boulder problem, it doesn't really matter. I think everybody has a certain amount of goals they want to achieve. It's almost like a shame it's over. You're looking for like a new project and it always leaves you a bit empty, you know?
So Jorg found out about Tasmania in spring. When he gets his ideas, he just really wants to go for it.
I've taken her on a lot of trips where she might not have really been psyched to go to. I was a little anxious that it would be too much adventure and too much danger. Sometimes she was incredibly scared and intimidated by the entire scenery. I hope that most of the time she's having a lot of fun.
It's more of a big adventure where you never know what's going to happen. One of the best climbs I've ever done.
One of the places, Cape Verhoeven, I've seen a photo of it on the internet and I couldn't believe it was true the first time I saw it. I thought it was Photoshopped. It looks so much like Candyland for climbers, it's almost too good to be true.
We're trying to climb the towers of Hercules. You can't really experience this stuff back home.
We tried to reach the very tip of it. You're just there at the very end and it's ocean everywhere and you just feel like you're at the end of the world. It's an incredible feeling. We're climbing as much freestanding pillars as possible today because we need a picture of me standing on top at every single one of them. We kind of became obsessed with standing on top of freestanding pillars because it's just so good. You know, it's just every kid's dream to stand on top of a tower. Dude, there's like a 20-meter freestanding pillar out there. Pretty cool.
Jorg is one of the strongest climbers and he can do a lot of hard stuff, but for him it's not always about the grade. He just needs those days where he gets out and experience new stuff.
I need to be out there. I need to meet myself in harsh conditions. I need to see where my limits lie. By making a video about this trip, we kind of inspire people to come here and do all these cool routes. Especially Tasmania is one of the destinations where too little climbers even think of going.
It was just a really nice experience being here. All in all, it was a really good trip.
No matter what you are, if you're a die-hard boulderer or true alpinist, I think everybody's gonna have fun out there. I hope that we can inspire some people to get psyched for these adventures because it's really an incredible place. I don't think even I could tell you the next 10 climbs on the list, but I don't think you have to try and make one. I think it just comes naturally.